Okay, here we are with phase 4. Am I okay, John, by the way? Right here?
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, here we are. Phase 4 is reinstalling the wiper motor. And I don't know if it's because I had more room or if it's because that it's just at a different angle, but I was able to put my hand back here and remove this clip as instructed in the Chilton's manual. So with the removal of the clip, I can work the arm back and forth and here we go, pull the arm out. Now, if you'll remember from phase 3, the retaining nut that holds this on was super tight and it's super hard to put back on because it's a self-locking thread. So since I removed this and I had this in my hand and I removed the clip, which coincidentally the clip of course fell down in the cowl, and because it's a metal clip I'll have to use my magnet to retrieve it. So I'm gonna take I'm taking the arm. Okay, here we are still installing this motor, and it wasn't easy, and we're kind of hit a rough spot. Two main things I need to talk about. One of the things I need to talk about is the positioning of this arm. This arm will go on this way, or it'll go exactly 180 degrees opposite this way. And we got caught up in that. We put it on exactly opposite. So when we turned our wipers off, they did not park in the proper position. They parked straight up. So that's one thing that you'll have to just have to experience and experiment with. And number 2 thing, and the most important that I think that I can advise someone on, is the clip. This little clip that we struggled with to remove our wiper arm earlier was difficult to remove, number 1. And number 2, if you recall, when we did remove it, it wound up in the cowl. And this Ranger does not have a removable cowl. It has a welded-on cowl. So our clip wound up in the drain pan underneath the cowl, which is where the water goes. And we had to remove this other access panel to find the clip. Now, the clip, I think I'm on to something here. I may not be, but I think I am. The clip, instead of putting the wiper links onto the arm, instead of doing that first, I think the thing to do, because I've looked at the clip and thought about the design, I think the way it's designed to do is I think that you put the clip onto the link first, I think. I'm fixing to test that theory. So, the way I'm going to test that theory is I'm going to go ahead and put my wiper motor back in position. I'm going to slide my link on, which is the driver's side. It has no clip on it. First. Okay, and it's slid on. Now here's the passenger side link with the clip already on it. So I think the way it's designed, I think it will just snap right on. And yes, it just snapped right on as I thought it would. So we've learned that today, and that was very valuable. That took a lot of my time, but just a little of your time for me to tell you to put the clip on the link first. Yeah, we've been working on this thing for, what, Dallas, 2 hours?
Yeah.
At least, with just the clip, just working on that little clip for about 2 hours. So, this is not that it can't be done at home, because it can be. It's just a matter of determination and will.
And us.
Go ahead. It's all right.
And us, you know, we are, you know, mechanics, and we are do-it-yourselfers. You know, we do all our own work, and
yeah,
this particular truck is my truck.
Yeah.
And it's had quite a few things, and it's gonna have more things eventually, because it is an older truck that we're gonna show y'all as y'all being the crowd, as it needs it. And with a lot of the basic things, the basic replacement parts. It'll be fitting to just about all makes and models. You know, you learn enough off of each episode that we're going to bring to you to just about do anything to any vehicle for the most part. You know, you're gonna have some specialty vehicles that it's not gonna be the same, but we'll try to give you as much knowledge as possible, because like he said, you know, quite a bit of our time is spent in a shop, and we're trying to help, you know, do-it-yourselfers, and, you know, learn from our mistakes, because we make them, and
Amen
trying to help y'all the audience out.
Amen to that. We do make mistakes. We make our share. And that little lesson that we just learned there, I think will help someone along the way tremendously, because had I had knowledge of that clip going into this, I would have shaved about 2 hours of hard work and sweat and tears off of doing this job. So, if I'd had the knowledge of putting the clip on the arm and just snapping it into place, would have been great knowledge to have. And also, had I been forewarned about the clocking of the arm, whether it goes this way or this way, it can go either way. Had I been forewarned about the knowledge of the clocking of the arm, would have saved another hour. So that would be a 3-hour savings. And this is not supposed to be but a 30-minute job.
Yeah.
But as you know, sometimes the simplest of jobs just run into the hectics. So just to test our wiper, now that it's bolted in, we have our links on finally. So Dallas, if you would turn the key on and turn the wiper on, and we'll see what we get. So, alright. Okay, wipers. Turn them on high. Okay, there they're working. Turn them on low. Working fine. Turn them off. Okay, in off position they parked where they should park, so we have the clocking of our drive arm right. And they work. So that's amazing. All we have to do now is replace our access panels. This is one access panel. All right. This baby's almost done. Won't be long, we'll be driving in the rain. What do you think of that, Dallas? Does that make you happy?
Yeah, that's make it a whole lot easier than trying to stick my
buy
arm out the window and use a squeegee. You know, that's a little more difficult than using windshield wipers.
I just didn't know if you could buy enough Rain-X to wash the tears away or not. Okay. Yeah, that's one more of my mistakes, is that the wire is not underneath the harness, underneath the bolts there. So Dallas was just telling me that the wires have to go under here. So, let's remove that, put this through here, put this through here. Okay, like so. Righty tighty. Sometimes this little wiggler is just a bit more than I bargained for. See this. Nobody needs to see that, but okay. Here we go.